life experience accelerated. On deck right now, personal wellness and stress and anxiety. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cindy Kwan. In this unit, we'll be discussing stress and anxiety. Stress is a mental, physical, and emotional reaction to a situation, event, or activity. It is a physical response a person has to different demanding stimuli. Anxiety is a feeling of apprehension or fear where the source may be known or unknown. It is a physical response to stimuli which causes a person to feel afraid or as though something cannot be faced. Why do stress and anxiety exist? Stress causes the release of adrenaline, which allows an individual to make snap decisions, meet challenges, and give extra alertness for temporary situations. So, in some instances, stress can actually be a good thing. How do people respond to stress in an acute situation? A physiological response involves the release of many chemicals, including adrenaline or epinephrine, blood glucose, and cortisol. High levels of cortisol are associated with increased incidences of the following: heart disease from damage to heart muscle, which may lead to cardiac death in severe cases, diabetes occurring from an altered endocrine balance, osteoporosis, weight gain, and an increased death rate. Increased stress hormone levels may affect the body's immune system, affect the body's ability to resist disease, disrupt normal metabolism, and increase risk for health problems. Potential emotional effects of acute stress include the following: increased anxiety, lack of focus, depression or sadness, restlessness, irritability, angry outbursts, increased self-medicating, that is, tobacco, alcohol, drugs, and overeating, or social withdrawal. The potential physical effects of responding to acute stress include these: sleep problems, chest pain, headaches, muscle tension, upset stomach, increased susceptibility to infections, increased heart breathing rate or blood pressure, sharper senses, and quickened reaction time. In a chronic stress situation, the human body also has physiological, emotional, and physical responses. Physiological responses to chronic stress include a disruption to nearly every system in the body. Physiological responses become more intense as the stress becomes continual. Long-term stress can lead to serious health issues, as well as worsening existing conditions such as the following: increased blood pressure, heart disease, digestive problems, sleep problems, depression, obesity, autoimmune diseases, skin conditions such as eczema, and fertility issues. Potential emotional effects of chronic stress include feeling overwhelmed, depression and unhappiness, inability to relax, irritability combined with a short temper, isolation and loneliness, indulging in alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, and nervous habits. Potential physical effects include a decreased or absent sex drive, nausea and dizziness, diarrhea or constipation, and suppression of the body's immune system, leading to illness vulnerability. Mental symptoms of chronic stress include the following: memory lapses, impaired judgment, anxious thoughts, increased worrying, loss of concentration, and a negative outlook on life. How do you know if you are experiencing too much stress? Here are a few warning signs. Emotional symptoms include feeling overwhelmed, depression, and unhappiness. Physical symptoms include chest pain and rapid breathing. Behavioral symptoms include overeating, sleeping too little, or sleeping too much. Telltale nervous habits can also signal an excess of stress, such as pacing and nail biting.